100%. So some really great points have been made about the minting process. There's a lot of ways you can do it. Custom contract, you can use Rarible, which is where I first minted. You can use Opensea, I have a collection on there. So I think the minting process, there's a lot of creativity in it, but I want to focus more on the music NFTs themselves, because I see a future where essentially we have billions of dollars of digital assets on top of the current music industry, right? And what we need to realize about that is that we're essentially tapping into value, which has always been there. It's been intangible, right? So this intellectual property of music has this intangible value that people are willing to put their money into, right? People want to put their money into artists and be able to share in that success for the future. So the future that I see for music NFTs is these billions of dollars of assets on top of the current music industry, where you can hear a hit song on the radio and buy an NFT for that, or hear an upcoming song and then buy the NFT. And when it hits the radio, when it goes viral on Spotify, when that YouTube video goes viral, that's what makes the NFT explode, right? So in a lot of ways, we're kind of linking together Web 2 and Web 3 with the music NFTs. And I think we're kind of creating this amazing system of bringing the value back to the artists. And I think a really important point here is, how do we get there, right? A lot of the concepts from PFP communities, from all of these collections that have created billions of dollars of value, right? Bored Ape Yacht Club, 0 to 3 billion this year, $3 billion of value. And so my goal with Crypto Rich is to create $1 billion of market cap around a single album. And the way that I'm doing this is I'm creating a collection, right? You need to create a collection around an album with thousands of items. There has to be the ability for these network effects. Going back to what I said about Web 2 and Web 3, it's like when you have thousands of people holding your music NFT, they're gonna show their friends on Spotify, they're gonna stream, they're gonna watch the music videos on YouTube. So I think it's very important that we are considering the fact that these NFTs represent essentially the value that was intangible before, that people are willing to put into music NFTs, right? And so we're tapping into something new, value that wasn't there before. I think we could have $1 billion of market cap around a single album, but we need to tap into all of the collections and all of the elements that are making this truly viral and truly explosive, right? Like one-of-one NFTs are cool. I have one-of-ones available for individual songs off the album, but I also have one-of-100s for the whole album. Or I made a set of trading cards, which has created 300,000 in market cap in the first month. So it's really just about creating these different collections for music. And I think that a lot of music artists are going to be coming to this space, launching collections, getting their community in. And the last thing, which was touched on, is the predatory deals, right? Like, labels are predatory, and this is giving ownership back to the artist. So it's just me. I've done my collection on Rarible, I've done my collection on Opensea. I own 100% of everything. I recorded, mixed, and mastered the entire album. I make my own music videos. I literally do it all myself. And so the key to make these NFTs truly valuable and unique in music is the utility in the real world, right? Because what people love about music is going to concerts, getting merch like this, being able to interact with the artist. So my NFT is a lot more than just a collectible. It's a lifetime ticket to all my shows. It's an annual merchandise shipment to your house. It's a physical collectible vinyl for the Crypto Rich album that gets shipped to you. It's NFT airdrops. Those trading cards I talked about were airdropped to all of my VIP holders. So what does that mean? It gives them something else to sell if they want to take a profit, right? It gives them something else of value, but it also allows people to get into my NFT at a much lower price point. And so I've realized that we need to have diversity in these collections with thousands of items and then connect them to the real world functionality. And I've already been doing that. For example, I opened for Wu-Tang Clan and Waka Flocka in Atlantic City, New Jersey a month and a half ago. And that was available for my NFT holders. I continue to do all types of events. I'm performing twice down here. I'm having a yacht party on Wednesday for my VIP NFT holders. So overall, it's like I'm connecting everything that I'm already doing in the real world to this NFT world, right? And I have almost 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify. The Crypto Rich album it has a ton of momentum right now. So I'm just really excited to see my community scale with my NFTs, because as the floor price of my NFT scales, I get more funding, more shows, more ability to interact with my audience, right? So it's like, what is the different thing that you get as the album scales? It's that my career is literally scaling with the album. So I think for NFTs, we've created a funding mechanism that scales with the artist pays them up front. No more of this long tail record label. I have 9% of the Jordan Belfort song, 9%, okay? And that is terrible, terrible. I mean, the label has made millions of dollars off this song, and they give me zero support. So I've worked with major labels. I see the problems with that. If we can get the funding as artists and get it in our pockets, I know how to do Spotify promotion. I know how to do YouTube promotion. I've gone viral. I can do all of that. And I'm funding it myself now. And it's so much better because who benefits from that success? Not the greedy label. It's my fans and the people that believe in me and support me. So it's like we're going to have billions of dollars of assets on top of the current music industry. People that buy that are going to get special access, VIP features, and it's going to enable funding that we've never seen for artists before. Like previously, artists would never be able to get this kind of funding. That's my genuine opinion. There's always the corporate record label. There's even in Spotify, the amount that we can make as an independent artist from Spotify, it's higher than with a label, but there's still those corporate overlords in Spotify who are getting the cut. So it's really about giving this power back to the artist and then letting the artists act like their own label, right? To use the funding to do all the things that the label would do anyway. We could do that ourselves now. So it's all coming together in a beautiful way for the music industry. But I would say music NFTs are one of the newest segments of NFT that's taken off in about the last month or so. So I'm excited about the future of music NFTs in a big way. And I'm grinding out here to make sure we hit that 1 billion market cap for Crypto Rich. That's the goal. That's the potential.
Thank you, Dyl. I think we are